What's up, everybody? I'm Jacob Sullivan, owner, operator, and runner of the YouTube channel Jake the Lawn Kid. So nice to see you guys here again on the Echo UAG YouTube channel. Folks, today we got a fun video for you guys today. About a week ago or so, I went out and actually recorded some head cam footage of me at one of my hedge trimming jobs that I got this summer in my neighborhood, which is a whole nother conversation for a whole nother time on how I got those jobs. We got a fun video for you today. We're gonna go ahead and talk some hedge trimming material. We're gonna talk about the equipment that I use. We're gonna talk about my step-by-step process, all of it in this video today. So with that being said, sit back, relax, get yourself a nice, cool beverage if you're watching this in your truck. Enjoy the vid. All right, so this is the job we're doing. As you can see, we've got a couple of these bushes here. These must be thorn bushes if I had to guess. Anyway, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 thorn bushes that I need to go ahead and trim. What I figured I would do is take today as an opportunity to show you guys my quick process that I like to go through whenever I get to do little hedge trimming gigs in the summer in my lawn care business that I have here in my neighborhood. One thing I want to do real quick is I want to go ahead and go over materials. All it really boils down to when it comes to trimming bushes is you need to have some basic equipment, okay? The two cores that you're really going to need for the most part is going to be hedge trimmer and a blower. Okay, Jake, which blower do you recommend? Do you recommend a handheld blower, kind of like this one here, the PB2620 from Echo? This is the X series, by the way. All of these are X series tools, so they're all in that same professional grade. Do you recommend the handheld PB2620, or do you recommend going with something a little more robust and bulky, like a backpack blower, such as this one right here? This is actually the Mac Daddy, the Echo PB9010T. What I can tell you from my experience, it really depends on what the situation is that you guys are countering the most. Anything small like this that isn't really that big, isn't really going to take you a lot of time, the handheld blower will do the job, right? It has enough power, it's lightweight, and it's perfect for those on-the-fly situations. Now, if you're doing more area with larger bushes, you're going to want something like this, as it's going to give you more power, which is going to allow you to complete those jobs in a shorter amount of time. So that's what I would recommend as far as the blowers go. Now, the hedge trimmer, we're rocking the Echo HCS 2810. I do plan to review all of these individually at some point on the Jake the Lawn Kid channel, so make sure you're subscribed and tuned for that if you're interested in seeing that. This trimmer, I love it. I've talked about it on Instagram. I've talked about it a couple of times on other social forums. One of the things I really like about it is this wing here. Unlike a typical hedge trimmer that has the clippers on both sides, when you're trimming the bush, it'll collect all of that debris and send it to the ground instead of sending it into the bush like the typical two-blade assembly would, which in turn would make you have to do more cleanup. So as a result, less cleanup, which is kind of cool with this pan blade assembly, if that's what you want to call it. I digress from the equipment. Echo makes great equipment, and that's what this is for, is the Echo folks, because I love Echo. I've been using them for years. But that's really what it boils down to with equipment. Have a hedge trimmer and a blower. It doesn't matter what it is, but those are some things to take into consideration when you are trimming some hedges. So with that being said, let's get to work. From here, there's pretty much not a lot to it. All I'm really doing is shaping the bushes. Now, if you're anything like me and you like your hair cut high and tight, that's typically how I trim bushes. I start down low and I work my way up to the top, and then after that, I buzz off the top a little bit, thus creating a high and tight cut on the bushes.
Once you've gotten done trimming the bushes, all you really do here is come through the landscaping beds and blow everything out. If you're trimming bushes in mulch beds, it's a great idea to use a tarp at the base of every bush to catch about 90% of the debris, so you don't have to worry about blowing any mulch back into the lawn, which is something we don't want to do, especially if you're the one who laid the mulch for your client. You don't want to be blowing that out into the lawn, it just doesn't look good. So in this case, you can see we're dealing with large river rocks, so I didn't really bother using the tarp. What I decided to do was just let everything fall as is using the wing mechanism on my hedge trimmer, and then all I'm doing is blowing it out into the lawn for my favorite way to clean up this debris, which you're going to see in a couple of seconds here.
All right, there we go. That is the finished product, my friends. Went over them twice, and that was enough to clean up the bottoms, you know, make them look nice and tight, if you will, to help form that ball shape on top. So very, very happy with how that turned out. Also, as you guys could tell, my favorite way to pick up clippings when trimming in rock beds, if applicable, like this large river rock here, I believe it's called, I'm able to blow everything out, suck it up with the bag, and that's pretty much done. So yeah, that, my friends, is how I would go about doing an on-the-fly hedge trimming job along a sidewalk. So there you go, guys. That's all we have for you today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment down below. Show our friends at Echo some love. We really appreciate what everybody's doing here in the community. And with that, I'm Jake the Lawn Kid. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on YouTube.